What's going on, Jab Jab Talk Nation? It's your boy Ozil coming to you with a thought. I got some thoughts regarding Ryan Garcia. There's a lot to talk about Ryan Garcia. I feel like he's been making headlines before and after the Devin Haney fight. All right, so let's talk about it. First and foremost, some housekeeping. If you subscribe to the YouTube channel, thank you so much for the love and support. I see you. I appreciate you. Love the support. Thank you so much. And of course, if you're a boxing fan, consider subscribing if you dig the vibe after, okay? So, all right, so let me get right to it. Ryan Garcia banned Mauricio Suleiman, president of the WBC, said that he's no longer welcome to the WBC party. Done. Out. Ryan Garcia went on, and I haven't seen the video yet, but apparently he went off and said the N-word and got a little ignorant and was just making a lot of comments. And, he's making headlines once again for that comment, which was uncalled for, disrespectful, out of line. And, we can go on and on about Ryan Garcia's just overall behavior. I mean, can we talk about just his overall behavior and what we're seeing with Ryan Garcia? I think one of the things that we're seeing with Ryan is that not only is he, if there's a lot of things that are really going out of line, but I feel like it's one of those things where he just continues to just be ridiculous, and it's costing him. His dad came out finally, spoke against him and said, hey, he's drinking, he needs to go to rehab. I mean, that was the first time we actually saw his dad, Mr. Garcia, actually call his own son out. I mean, he was acting a fool himself during the Devin Haney fight. Now he seems like he's a little bit more calmer now, coming to his own senses and realizing that he's not supposed to be part. He knows that his own son, Ryan Garcia, is a loony bin, and he's out of pocket. So it's different when you're outside looking in. And I'm glad that his dad is noticing it, probably because it's affecting him directly, right? Apparently, Ryan Garcia is not talking to him, and there's a cold war between him and his dad. And apparently he wasn't at his brother's press conference either recently, Sean Garcia. So, I mean, he's detached himself away from family and obviously himself. It seems like Ryan Garcia is just, he just needs help, period. Oscar De La Hoya has made comments. Everybody's talking about it online. I'm sure you've seen it. So, I mean, look, my thoughts is this. I mean, we've been saying this for a minute now, right? Ryan Garcia is someone who's crying out for attention. And I think that he has this mentality, this self-entitlement mentality. And he had made a comment that he's untouchable, So the kid clearly feels like he's Superman and could say what he wants, could disrespect people. He was, trolling David Benavidez, and he was trolling, and then Virgil Ortiz, and on Twitter saying that, I want to come and fight you. I'm going to come and spar you at your camp. And, he was going on and saying really disrespectful things about Clarissa Shields, and we could make super babies together. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Not to mention, his drug usage for the Devin Haney fight, which got him banned for testing positive. So there's so many things that there's a list of things going on with Ryan Garcia. And, I think it's just time. It's time for him to get a reality check, to get a chin check, to know that he is not untouchable. He is going to get checked by his own community, that, everything that he's worked himself hard for to be a boxer, from his amateur pedigree up to his professional, and all the opportunities he has in front of him. He has so many opportunities for him, but he's blowing it out the window. And he's doing it to himself. And he thinks, and again, I think he has this social media celebrity mentality and feels like he can say what he wants, when he wants, to whoever, and feel like he's not going to be touched. So I'm glad. Apparently, the latest thing is that he's going to check himself to rehab. Here's the funny thing about that, is that he has to make an announcement that he's going to rehab. That right there doesn't tell me that he's making any changes. Like, we don't care if he's making an announcement to us. He doesn't, honestly, tell you the truth, I think he's at this point right now with the boxing community where even an apology isn't enough anymore. Like, it's just gotten out of hand, and he's made some pretty bold comments again that I'm untouchable, and he can say this and then, you know, say the N-word. It just be so constantly be disrespectful because he feels like he is Ryan Garcia, and that no matter what he says, he's not going to be reprimanded. So shout out to Mauricio Suleiman of the WBC for banning him, for saying, hey, listen, you can't do that. If you're going to be a professional in this sport, you got to respect, you know? So I think there's a lot of things that a lot of people, they need to pull the plug completely. The boxing community, Oscar De La Hoya should just give him the boot. It's done. Like, I know that's your cash cow, but he's a liability, you know? And I think that it's time for the boxing community and for the people, the leaders and the organizations to start pulling it out and say, hey, listen, this kid is no longer welcome in this sport. I don't care who he is. I don't care what following or what he does. He needs to be out the game until he proves otherwise, right? But announcing that he's going to rehab, I mean, come on, bro. Come on. You have to make an announcement that you're going to go to rehab. No, just take your butt to rehab. Nobody needs to know that you're going to rehab, and come out and come correct. Because at the end of the day, he's been blowing smoke and he's just trolling and he's just constantly on social media, and they're saying that he's drinking and he's drunk and all that. So the kid obviously has a lot of issues. And I think until he comes to that realization and makes those changes, then, you know, for boxing fans like ourselves, I mean, we don't care anymore. That's it. We're done. I mean, beating Devin Haney and being testing for positive and just being a loudmouth and we don't really care, bro. You're not that elite, you know. And anybody should not be saying those comments and being disrespectful like that. And I mean, I get it. I mean, even if you look at the Paul brothers, the Jake Pauls and Logan Pauls, I mean, even they have their moments, and they're great, brilliant marketers. They know how to market themselves, but even then, they know their boundaries and where not to cross. And I feel like Ryan Garcia just needs to get checked. And I feel like now the boxing community and the powers to be, everybody's coming out saying, hey, no more. Stop playing, kid. Take your butt to the rehab. We don't care about the apology. We don't care about no announcement. Just be gone. Done. Take care of yourself. Be well. And that's pretty much what I think about Ryan Garcia and everything that's been going on. So anyways, I just wanted to turn on the camera and share with you guys a little bit of what I was thinking regarding this whole Ryan Garcia fiasco, all this drama. Tired of it, y'all. Tired of it. So drop it in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts? What do you think? He's banned. Are you going to miss him? Are we going to miss him? Curious just to know your thoughts on it. I just think it's time for a lot of people in the boxing community to just speak on it and then just let it go. We don't need to give him any more energy. The kid just needs help. That's all, period. All right, I'm out, y'all. Peace.